Alright, so this is going to be a review of a VOD submitted by a Vegito Cord member by the name of Lycan, and I'm going to be talking about mostly neutral here. So the round start is fairly similar to most Broly's. You want to start 2 through success just to see how they handle. It's a very, very difficult to punish option, especially if you stagger an assist like a beam assist to keep them from blocking and then running up and 2Ming, because it's actually quite safe with an assist. But I can see you're throwing it out immediately with the assist, so you're kind of doubling up on the coverage, kind of like desperately trying to cover space, and you can just kind of let it rock. Because the angle that it doesn't really hit, you're relatively safe on the secondary assist call. So you go through that, get the hit, but you're not really ready for the conversion. You're just trying to win in the beginning. So you're not really executing a game plan, from what I can tell. And that would be the first thing I would look at is, what is your plan when you hit? Can you call Vegito and convert with a super dash or something like that? You want to look into these things. So now you've kind of just taken yourself to the corner after getting the hit in the beginning, and you're going for a double jump, which you have now lost your options in the air, and he's going to smartly jump here and call beam and lock you completely down. If he was smart and ready, he could super dash, convert, and then put you in 18 set play. But it seems like he's just as nervous, and I actually want to go back and look at this. Again, you're trying to get out of ground threat that isn't there right now because 18's by herself. And you're trying to just throw stuff with more stuff while you have resources for stuff. And this is a very committal way to play neutral. You may get hits, but they won't turn into anything or snowball into your set play or your game plan whatsoever. So you're kind of just throwing stuff out here and hoping it works. And now you've run out of resources. Now it's actually quite fantastic is he's decided to super dash you here. You've just dashed. You could 2H this, but you're mashing L or something? So this is going to be a very, very scrambly situation. Looks like you're just kind of trying to force stuff here. This combo is fine. Okay, that was good Oki. Safe jump is always good. Recognizing that he's trying an air approach. And that's good reflect too. So like once you start getting your momentum, you seem to have a fairly decent idea of like how the game wants to be played. Let me look at that interaction. That's unfortunate that you were just spaced. You tried to go for a grab a little bit too aggressively, and he had options. This is really good of him to try and jab stagger with 18 assists behind him because he can't really go wrong. So just hold this. There's no mix. You don't always have to be contesting. Now he'll get the kill on Broly here. What the fuck is his 18 double beam? That's weird. That's very weird. Okay, so you're behind now. What is your Vegeta opener? I would not commit. You committed meter, hoping you could get the hit, and I've committed your assist. And it doesn't seem like you really know what to do here. So, good job committing the block. You recognize that you don't have the resources to do things, but understand that you put yourself in the situation to where you now have to just play defense, as opposed to playing a movement neutral and wait for him to commit to something, which I'm going to be talking about how to play better neutral in a more specific video when I'm feeling a little better and can show on screen what I'm talking about. That's unfortunate. You just need to know that Goku Black requires 2 reflex, like some similar characters. That was really good that you realized the barrier was down and he might GR you. Oh, fantastic. That was a fantastic contest, and you probably would want to spark here. and go for a happy birthday to kill the 18. Okay, you could get a little bit more, but I see what you're trying to do, and it was the right idea. You just need a little bit more developed of a combo. But it's fine, it's fine. Standard black routing here. Good job not respecting that. That's definitely something that can get a lot of people hung up. Committing to a 2M from there. It's 15 frames to startups. The Super Dash will definitely high profile it. You just want to 5L stagger out her spark. That was just you committing. In that situation, you don't want to really mash 5L. Like, I know it's like autopilot, but you kind of want to recognize that they're trying to get out, so they're going to reflect and tag. So going for 2L there wasn't really the best plan. I would have gone for like a safe jump and a safe jump H, and then been ready to just 2H them reflect guard not guard cancel, but just raw tagging. That's just something to be aware of. So it looks like this game, while you did understand situations when you've spent all of your cash and all of your resources to be defensive, you've committed very heavily repeatedly. And oh, that's it, okay. You've committed very heavily repeatedly, and that put you in a lot of negative situations to where you had to be very defensive and where you had to commit even more to try and keep your turn. So my advice would be to play a more patient neutral and use more movement.